Miami Code Media presents Big Ron TV, filmed live in Kansas City, Missouri. Come ride with me through the hood. This is where life was for me. This is what I knew as a kid. And, you know, you can see how everything ain't bad. You know, it's, in fact, these, like, I love that, man. Somebody came in, made that grass right, put a coat of paint on there. They doing things. You see the houses right here. And, man, I tell you what's crazy is, this is a whole neighborhood of houses where these families that we knew, right? This was Clinton's old house. With a Roosevelt and Lady and Bird and the whole McCullough family, man, came up. And as I look around this neighborhood, I see how this neighborhood was stripped of its innocence. This was a thriving black community, and somebody got to tell the story. I remember my grandparents, and I felt like they were pretty well-to-do. My granddad had retired from the railroad. My grandmother retired from the packing house. Okay, so this is the actual neighborhood that I grew up in with my grandparents. I'm looking at this house. This house has never actually been able to maintain occupancy for any length of time. But this was the Pearsons. This is where they lived. It was James and Anna Lee Pearson. You know, we all got to be around my grandmother, my grandfather. So the Pearsons, James and Anna Pearson, that's where it started from. But here we are. This is all these vacant spots, all these vacant lots. Oh man, with things that once existed. And now it's just weird to see how many houses are missing. I had cousins that lived right here, the Johnsons, I think the name was, that lived right in this area where everything is vacant. And they stripped this whole neighborhood in thoughts of bringing a post office down here. Look, how can you look at that street in front of it? I mean, that's ridiculous. How do you justify that? How do you justify this neighborhood? How do you justify the detriment of a neighborhood? There have been developments. There are new houses down here. I'll admit there's been some urban renewal. But here we are in Kansas City. As always, you know how we do it. This is Big Ron from Big Ron TV. Deuce.